Okay, well, we're here in my Baptronics lab again in Colorado, and I have another B&K Precision 1805 80 megahertz frequency counter for demonstration and sale. Um, it's in good shape, nice looking. It's been calibrated. Belonged to an engineering group, probably university or light industrial. I don't know who owned it, but it's clearly marked engineering. Almost no scratches visible on the faceplate or sides anywhere in the unit. The the original unit came with an antique cord, an old Hewlett-Packard style with the round posts. Those are hard to come by, costing as much as $30, $30, $40 actually. And I've replaced it with standard three-prong plug. It's removable. Did a nice job at installing a socket on the back side, nice and firm. So this will allow you to connect and disconnect and keeps the price lower. On the bottom side we have the calibration access hole, rubber feet. We have a stand that is adjustable. Simply pull out on the sides of the stand and you can rotate, collapse, whatever. We're going to take it through some of its usage to demonstrate its capability and make sure that it's tracking well. So bear with me, we'll set up. Okay, well, the 1805 has been calibrated to my rubidium standard, which my bench standard is running right now. We show 10 megahertz to the hertz on both the B&K and my Philips PM6676. Okay, well, we're currently at 10 megahertz input. We're going to switch from my kilohertz to megahertz reading, and we're going to run this thing through some tests. Let's go to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Go back to 96. Okay, it looks to me like we can read through 96 megahertz with this unit. It's rated at 80, we're getting 96. So 16 over 80 would be your percentage of available overhead. Let's go the other way now. Here would be 1 megahertz. Now let's change to the kilohertz range now. Okay, give ourselves a little bit of room. Here's 900 kilohertz, 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300. We're here approaching the limit of my PTS 160 in the low end. So we're going to switch at this point to, from my PTS 160, which is currently what we're operating, we're going to switch to my Hewlett-Packard 3320B. Okay, let's go to 200, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's 900, 800, 700, 600 hertz, 500 hertz, 400, 300, 200, 100. Okay, here would be 90 hertz, 80 hertz, 70 hertz, 60 hertz, 50 hertz, 40, 30, 20, 10. Let's go. Here's 9 hertz, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so our lowest frequency is about 3 hertz. But a few seconds to update here. There's 3.0 hertz. So our low end response is 3 hertz. So the B&K is rated from 5 hertz to 80 megahertz. We're getting a response from about 3 hertz up to about 96 megahertz. So we've got a little bit on each end as far as additional capability. Now, we've only demonstrated frequency, but we see that we're tracking frequency very well. Okay, I'm going to go, and from the frequency mode, I'm going to go to the totalizer mode. And we're going to take a look and see that we are counting pulses coming in. This is what totalizer does. Now, if at any point I decide I want to hold my count, I can press hold, or I can release it and we'll pick up our count where we should be if we'd have continued counting. If I decide I want to reset and start a count over, push reset, and we count over. We also have an attenuator. We are right now in times 1, so whatever comes in voltage-wise is what we see, or we can go times 10. We divide that voltage by a 10th to 1/10. So I mean that that effectively takes us through the entire function test of the unit. So okay, well, along with this B&K 1805, I'm going to give a brand new set of gator clip test leads. This is a good general purpose test lead set, and we get a manual to go with it. Goes through the usage of the unit, its specifications, theory of operation, and most importantly the diagrams for the circuitry. So you'll have a nice set of documentation, a good set of test leads, and a well-functioning unit. You'll know the unit's been calibrated properly, it's been calibrated to a decent standard. Temperature at this particular moment in this room is about 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and the unit has been left to warm more than a couple of hours. So your best performance would be after allowing that unit to warm up to a couple of hours, and I'd say between 65 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Outside of that, you've got a very nice unit. You should be able to get very decent accuracy with it. And want to wish you well on bidding, and I will package this unit up shortly after receipt of payment. I'll make sure that it's packaged very well, very securely, and hopefully we'll both be very happy with the transaction. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you again.